In the morning, when Rivanah had left for her office, when Danny was having his green tea with Nitya sitting on the couch in the room he was in right now. "I don't know what to do, really." Danny's voice from the audio reverberated in the quietness of the room. "Why? What happened?" It was Nitya's voice. "Whenever Rivanah talks to me about marriage, it just gets to me. I want to be with her, but I don't know why she keeps harping about marriage all the time. As if we're in a relationship only to get married. Why does she do it?" "Did you tell her that?" "You think she'll understand?" "I always have to lie to her face that we'll get married. But the whole idea of marriage screws my mind up. I love Rivanah, but this one thing about her just irritates me." "So you don't want to marry Rivanah?" "No, I don't want to. I mean, I don't understand the need for marriage." The audio was over. Danny didn't know where to look. He had said whatever he felt in the audio, and that made him feel all the more guilty. He couldn't look at Rivanah. He turned to Nitya instead. "What's this?" he asked. "Rivanah said you would marry her. I said you won't. A little game between us which she thought she had won last night." She glanced at Rivanah and said, "You now know who won, don't you?" Rivanah didn't look at Nitya. Looking straight at Danny, she said, "Why couldn't you tell me this?" "I wanted to, but I was scared that you wouldn't understand me." For a moment, everything about Danny seemed like Ekansh to her. "What else didn't you tell me, Danny? Safely presuming that I wouldn't understand it?" "Trust me, I haven't hidden anything from you." "Trust? If you don't already realized it by now, then let me tell you, this trust becomes a funny thing once you realize the person can lie to you." "I didn't lie to you, Rivanah. Yes, you lied. And don't you try to tell yourself or me otherwise. When I asked you last night, you said you were more than okay with marrying me. Why can't you men just be straight about a few things?" Rivanah turned and was about to dash towards the front door when Danny grabbed her hand. "Let go of me, Danny." She was fuming. "I'm sorry, Rivanah. It's not what you think. I can explain. I love you," Danny pleaded. Rivanah shot a glance at him. "I can explain?" The same words Ekansh had once used. When you're a tourist, every place is exciting. But as a native, every place is the same. Monotonous. The first day she had seen Danny in a towel, she had been a tourist. Now, she was a native. She knew him better. A bud of an ironic smile stretched her lips, but before it could flower further, Rivanah checked it. "I understand, Danny, and that's why you don't have to explain anything." She shook his hand off and added, "Just message me when you won't be home. I will come and clear out my stuff." "What? Where will you stay?" "Never mind." Rivanah spoke softly this time. She stepped out and shut the door behind her. For some time Danny stood still, looked tense and anxious. Then he looked at Nitya, who was now sitting in the lazy boy where Rivanah had been a moment back. "It wasn't just a game, was it, Nitya? You wanted her place, right?" Danny said. "No, Danny. What are you saying?" She stood up and came to him, and putting her hands around his neck said, "I wanted my place, not hers. Don't you get it? You and I were always supposed to be together. It was foolish of me to get into another relationship, but after the breakup, I realized if there is someone who will always understand me, that's you, Danny. That's you." "Before recording that message, didn't you think that I actually loved Rivanah?" he said, removing her hands from around his neck and moving away. "I did, but then Rivanah and you don't have a future. You said so yourself in the audio. You both want different things from the relationship, but you and I want the same thing. I will never ask you to marry me. Never, ever." She tried to come close again, but Danny stopped her. "I want you to go back to your flat, Nitya." Danny, listen, you're not able to. Right now, Nitya, before I forget you were my best friend once.